所以阮基甸会就是去思虑，爱百时间，甲伊手桥流过，爱互搁较济人离爱袂离开世界以前徛伫后面，这是基甸会思虑，把咱做耶稣基督的学生的思虑，更加是咱泸州长老教会所有信徒的思虑，把机会手桥流过，哈利路亚！我看你内面拢看车尾看伊菜人听摆骹背底行，第四人我这下骨算啥？虽然说你意我真正虽然说爱伊伊不但半年，就是即摆后天活跳起来，即摆要最后诶。
I was speaking at First Baptist Church in Arkansas, August of 1998, great little church. And in that church service, I always end like I do in all church services by sharing how the people can help. I share the testimonies. I shared that we didn't want their tithes, their building fund money, or their missionary money. That I wanted their bowling money, their golfing money, their fishing money, and all their Walmart money. I also shared that there were business professional people in that church who could afford to buy a case of scriptures. Testaments at that time were $1.30, and I said for $130, you can buy a case. And I want you to imagine, just imagine now, 100 beautiful children from all over the world walking in right now. I want you to stand in front here. Just imagine them coming in. Here's 100 beautiful children from all different nations in the world. And for $130, you can give them their first copy of the New Testament. And they can read about Jesus for the first time. I challenge you to do that. If you can only give $1.30, that will buy one. Do whatever the Lord lays on your heart. And thank you for allowing us to come as Gideons. 2 weeks later, I was traveling down the road, and my wife called me on the phone in the car in the truck and said, the pastor from First Baptist Gentry is on the phone. And so it was a three-way. That's high-tech stuff first, and I'm not too good at it. She could do it three-way. So I answered the phone. She's on the phone. He's on the phone. And he starts telling me about a little girl in Gentry, Arkansas. Her dad was a dairy farmer. They didn't have a whole lot of money. And then she'd just come by the church and given him a letter and given him some money. And then he begins to cry. So let's let me read the letter to you. And so here's a copy of the letter that I eventually got from him. But this says, Dear Brother Bill, I'd like to thank you so much for letting Art come speak at our church. I really enjoyed the stories you told, and they really touched me. I have been saving money all summer long by babysitting with plans of buying a pair of Doc Martens shoes. After hearing Arnie, I've enclosed the money that I've saved to purchase a case of scriptures. I hope this Bible touches someone else's life. And it's signed, Sincerely, Bridget Millsap. And she had $130 attached to that letter. Well, I called up there and got a picture of little Bridget because I wanted a reminder of her sacrificial gift. She worked all summer and was willing to give her money to buy a case of scriptures. The reason is because she got in the shoes of those little boys and girls that I talked about that morning, and she wanted to reach them for Christ, so she gave her $130. Well, I've used this letter many, many times over the last several years, and it's unbelievable the amount of offerings that come in because people don't give the $5 or the $10. Erskine, they write out those checks for $130. So the offering's been unbelievable. And I had the opportunity to share this with her mother, how much money was coming in. And then 4 years later, I was going out of my house to speak at Pickles Gap Baptist Church, which is in Conway, Arkansas. And the phone rang. It was on March 15, 2002. As I stopped to pick up the phone, it was a Gideon from Gentry, Arkansas, from First Baptist Church. He said, Arnie, I want you to know we need prayer for our church. He said, our church went on a ski trip yesterday. 2 vans left. They got out there on Interstate 70, and the driver of the front van went to sleep and went off the interstate, flipped the van, and killed his 35-year-old wife. He said the van behind was loaded with the teenagers. They saw what had happened. There was a young girl in there trained as a lifeguard, and she couldn't wait to get out of that van to see if she could administer any help. So when the van stopped, she jumped out. She ran across the interstate and ran right in front of another car and killed her. He said, it's Bridget. And I said, I'm so sorry. I can't believe it was our little Bridget. I said, if there's anything I can do, call her. A couple days later, they called and said they want you to come to the funeral and share her story. So I went to the funeral, and the church was packed. Never forget the 6 coaches and high school teachers with the pallbearers. They cried all the way through it. There was little Bridget in the coffin in front of me. And I got up and shared her little sacrificial gift. And I said, I have no idea how much money this letter has raised in the last 4 years for scriptures. But I know thousands of little boys and girls that have received copies of God's Word because of her sacrificial gift. But I said, now that this tragedy has happened, I said, I believe her story will be told just like the lady that anointed Jesus' feet. I think her story will be told all over the world. As soon as I finished sharing, the pastor got up. And this was the most unique thing he said the whole day was, he said, you know, when Bridget jumped out of that van to go administer help, the last thing she tried to do was save a life. And she had no idea she was going to run right into the arms of Jesus. And so that's made it so much better to realize that that's what happened to her. And even though she's such an outstanding young Christian lady, and you wonder why God would take such a vessel like that. But because of this ministry and what she did, look at the outreach of what happened as a result of that tragedy, of the millions and millions of scriptures being bought. Because I'm not kidding you, when I go to a church and share this, it's not one check for $130. It's most of the checks are $130. And through Gideon's International, we've shared this letter, I've shared it at International Convention, and I'm sharing it on this video. Her story will be told all over the world. And no telling how much money will be raised because of one little sacrificial gift that Bridget gave. But I looked at her parents, and I'll never forget the look on their faces as they sat there. I said, because of the tie with Gideon's International, because of that one sacrificial gift that little Bridget gave, if we get to heaven, we may find out that Bridget might have been one of the greatest little missionaries who ever lived. What a story. And what a blessing it is to be a Gideon and to be a part of these people's lives. God bless you.
感谢你，因为你甲我同在，互我无得惊，无得论，因为你话真做阮随时的帮助，因为你已经应允所有的稳定充满我中间，所以我的脚袂着酸，我的手袂着软。愿主耶稣基督稳定，疲惫上帝疼痛，圣神的相通，充满伫咱这项日子会中间，对这时直到永远。阿门。